We got some pretty major news out of OpenAI today. They just released their open weight model that they've been promising for a few months now. And I think it's a lot better than most people were expecting, especially for an open weight model. So, this brand new model is called GP TOS, and it comes. They just released their open weight model that they've been promising for a few months now. And I think it's a lot better than most people were expecting, especially for an open weight model. So, this brand new model is called GP TOS, and it comes in two flavors, two sizes, right? You've got GP TOS 120 billion parameter and GP TOS 20B, which is a lot less parameters but should be a lot faster and be able to run on more machines. They also released them under the Apache 2.0 license, meaning that people can download these models, fine tune them how they want, and pretty much iterate off of this model. And I do believe this is going to be the new open weight king. I don't believe that any of the Llama models or Mist models or any of the other open models are nearly as powerful as this one that just came out. Now, if you're wondering why would you care about one of these open weight models can be downloaded to your computer and run completely offline. You don't need internet access to run these. You do need a pretty decent GPU to run them, but you don't need internet access. So you can be having chats with your AI of choice while 30,000 feet in the air on a plane, or if the internet goes out at your house, but you still need to have conversations with a chat GPT like bot. You can do that with these open weight models. Also, none of the data gets sent to the cloud. So, whatever conversations you have with one of these models, it's not getting sent to Google or OpenAI or Microsoft or whoever. It all stays locally on your computer. Nobody can see any of the conversations you have with these models. It's also completely free to use. Once you have it downloaded on your computer, it's yours to use. So you don't have to pay a chat GPT or a Claude or a Google fee to use these models at all. They're yours, they're on your computer, running locally. Now, so let's take a peek at some of the details around this model, and then we'll actually try to run it and see what it can do. So again, two models, 120 billion parameter, 20 billion parameter. It's using a mixture of experts model, meaning that it's kind of not pinging all of the parameters at once. It's just pinging a segment of 5.1 billion parameters or 3.6 billion parameters, which theoretically, speeds up the inference when using these models. It's also got a context length of 128,000 tokens, meaning between combined input and output, you're going to be able to use about 96,000 words. If we take a peek at the benchmarks here in the Code Force competition code benchmark, we can see that the 120 billion parameter model got a 2622 score. If we look at 03 and 04 mini, the current state of the art, pretty much best models ChatGPT has right now, it's pretty on par. It just performed slightly worse than those, but I mean very slightly. And it actually outperforms 03 mini by quite a bit in this humanities last exam. These open weight models